that low? I'll turn it up. Okay, there we go. That's better. Maybe this will go lower then. Okay, that should be good. Oh,
What's wrong with tapping the mic?
it's problems, as I've heard from a person who has operated mics. Oh, I need to turn up the. Where's my remote? There's the remote. I also want to check just to see if this works. Ah, it does. How fun. Well, 14's a bit high, maybe. So I figured out that in Pokken Tournament DX, if I want to stream it, and I want to like say I'm streaming on Twitch, it can like most people put their Twitch tag and then TTV, but that just doesn't fit for mine in the thing. So I did the contraction of my name. I can do the contraction of my name with TTTV. I was wondering if I set it
Don't
as a.
close it too small because it's got to. Don't. It'll turn off.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's. It's like when
I know. Okay, I get it. Anyways, so the contraction of it is this. It's quiet still.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Oh, the contraction of what your stream thing is.
I set it as a tag and I looked it up and it showed up, so that's good enough for me. I do need to check my notes.
Ah.
My coaching notes.
I got a neutral fall more.
Neutral air dodge.
Oh, that's
You're
it.
always falling.
Neutral air dodge more.
What was it? An air dodge. Don't hold the shield button.
Yeah, tap.
Tap it.
Tap. That I don't think I've practiced that enough.
And don't double jump neutral air. I feel like playing the game.
That's fine. We're here to play with you. We're on live. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's kind of far away, but still aim it towards us, though.
Maybe.
Where am I? Oh.
You forget every time.
I thought you were gonna be, in case somebody's mom came on, you were gonna play the other guy?
Persephone.
No.
Sephora. Why would I
That's
do
the one.
that?
Because that's who I'm gonna be fighting.
Nah, you'll be fine. Alright, you grab, don't you? You pecked there. You pecked again. Did you know? Nice. Good. And then you shielded. Nope. Hey.
What?
Did you hold the air dodge button?
Don't remember. I'm paying attention to the game too much. Oh!
You were close to the ground, so it was fine to hold the air dodge button. I do that sometimes. If I'm if you're going to land right away, it's pointless to just press, release, press, shield. You should just have it regular. Just you tap the air dodge button. Don't hold it. Because it can mess you up if you do it, especially higher.
Gotcha.
So it should automatically be just a tap, and then, like, contextually, you might want to hold it if you're like, oh, I want to keep shielding. I noticed because I was like, oh, that's good shield. And when I complimented you for that before, you're like, oh, yeah, that's not on purpose.
Tap.
Maybe Corn wasn't the play. Oh. Nice, good catch. I'm cool. This is quite the background, isn't it? This has been a problem in every Smash game. This background. Nice.
You didn't jump high enough, though.
You didn't get up attack? That was good.
I didn't tap.
Good shield. Just making it more annoying for me.
Oh!
Yeah.
That was the wrong angle.
It wasn't even... Well, I guess it was the wrong angle because you angled it sideways instead of upward. Hey, look what happened. I punished you for it. You're a little
I'm
high.
trying to, like, it's like to try and concentrate on just certain things. Sorry, because you were tempting me.
I wasn't even tempting you. It was way too far away. Good neutral air dodge. Nice. Good pressure. Aim for the ledge next time. That usually helps.
Okay, I didn't think that would help.
Close. Nice jump. Nice jump. Better than what I thought you might do.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, but when I charge my forward smash, I have a hitbox, and I'm the only one that does that, and I don't really know why. If you'll notice, my sword's like a chainsaw, and that's like the only reason they have, I guess. Why'd you do that? Oh, lucky. Why'd you do that?
I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. You're showing me why I shouldn't right now.
Yeah, I'm always just waiting for it. That was a good shield.
Ah, shouldn't have done that.
Could have gotten then get up a shield and I think it would have worked. So I actually reacted and then parried and then up smashed you. And then the unique to Corrin's up smash, if you hit with the tip of the up smash, it's actually even stronger. And I realized that when you went upwards, I would actually be able to hit you with the tip of the up smash. So you did side B, and not only was it the worst option, you put yourself in the perfect position for the easiest punish that was really a really hard punish.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm just like extending the idea, like I'm just expanding on like how bad of an idea side B is, so that you stop doing it like that. Dr. Mario. I want to. I might have written it down. Oh, I did.
What?
I did. You'll learn it later. It's something you could learn, but you've got other things that you should be worrying about right now. So, I forgot Doc combos. Oh, frick, I can't IRON. Nice neutral air. Dodge. Did you hold the button when you
did.
Did you mean to?
No. It feels like it's just like something I want to do.
It's all right to do at ground level if you want to shield. Oh, you lived. You're on the level. Sorry, I read that. That was a guess on my part. That was good. Mixing it up because last time that didn't work, and I was sitting right at the ledge, so it was kind of scary to do it like that.
I let go just.
Fun fact about Dr. Mario's neutral air: most neutral airs get weaker as they stay out, but Dr. Mario's get stronger for some reason. And I don't know. Just for fun, I guess.
I dodged. I thought.
You dodged, but then you hit the ground immediately.
It was like.
And then I waited for that dodge. Well, I kind of didn't wait. It was not a great time to dodge. That other time you dodged, though, that was a good dodge. You could live. If you jumped.
I know.
That's what I meant to do. Oh! No! I landed on the platform, and I didn't think about it. One of these days, right?
Actually, there.
You didn't roll, you did a dash attack, and then I spot dodged through it. Well, I'm not rolling, I'm waiting for you to roll. One of these days it's definitely gonna happen, right? Right? Why do I think it's gonna happen? You footstooled me.
Aw.
You could have lived.
I was pushing to the left.
You might accidentally pushing to the right.
Okay.
Because I've never thought about that. When I cape you, it turns you around, but it also reverses your controls for a moment.
What?
For a moment. By the time you were out there, your controls weren't reversed. But like the instant you got hit, if you were holding left, you might have been holding right.
Oh, that's.
I'm not sure if that's how it works, though. It's the game is funny.
Why do you think your mic doesn't work as good as mine? It looks similar.
They're different. What's a
be that person. Sephiroth or whatever.
Sephiroth. I won't help. Because I won't play Sephiroth the way they will.
Oh, it won't be a help, you mean?
Yeah.
I disagree. I think just knowing what Sephiroth does is half the battle.
Probably.
Then choose him. Random. Well, that's in my favor, I suppose.
Min Min.
Oh, never mind. It's not my favorite at all.
So the thing about Min Min's arms is they generally go across the ground unless she jumps. So what you can do actually is go above them.
I'm trying.
I'm sorry. I forgot that you're trying to do that, so I shouldn't be punishing you for doing that. It's my default state to punish you for doing that, but that's not what I should be doing.
Okay, you know what?
You can win.
No, I can't. If you keep...
If you
Why didn't you give me Min Min instead of this guy?
Min Min's actually so weird. Also, Min Min, if you're playing against someone who knows how to fight Min Min, then it requires a very different like mindset than just playing Min Min to beat people who are bad at fighting Min Min.
Oh my gosh.
The only reason I'm able to play Min Min like this against you is one because you're not that great at the game, but two is because I know like I am familiar with the game enough to like do regular options. Whereas if you were just playing Min Min as a new person, you'd just be pressing this button over and over again.
Seems to be working.
It would work until you got to the point where it wouldn't work, and then you'd have no idea what to do. That's also why I didn't want you learning Game & Watch,
Oh my gosh.
because, like, with Game & Watch, you can just kind of rely on his, like, stupid buttons that low-level people can't punish. But at a certain point, like, people will know what to do with them, and then you'll just be lost, because everything you've learned up to that point is just spamming the moves that are good, that work, right?
Mm-hmm. Which is what you're doing with her.
Yeah. Fair enough. Why didn't you up smash me? My arms don't go downwards, they only go sideways. So if I'm above you, then it's not a great spot for me.
Gotcha.
Hey. Nice. That was close, that almost hit me too. Oh, that worked. Look, I meant to do something else. Good grab at a shield. I liked the decision, but the way I just played was to avoid that. Oh, that clanked. I forgot it did that. Well, you took a stop. Nice. Now what you shouldn't do is roll.
Oh, wow! That's not fair. So much for jumping.
Maybe don't
Keep!
maybe don't roll into me.
Every single time I've been shielding and it's not shielding for me.
Because you hit the ground, and then you're holding it. And so you roll get up. And then you're left vulnerable for a long time, because not only are you roll getting up,
right now.
you're also rolling in right into my arm.
Yes.
So the entire time you're holding shield, it's not doing anything because you're hitting the ground first.
Gotcha.
So you got to be aware of your state. Nice grab. Good up smash. That was a true combo. I was air dodging. It worked.
Oh, I tried to time it.
That would have been smart. That would have been because it's like not a it's a different timing, so you weren't used to it. So if you did air dodge through that, I would have been impressed.
But as it was, you're not impressed.
I'm impressed you thought about it. It's less impressive than if you did it.
Random again. Yay.
Yay.
Just not Min Min.
Where's the other mom? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I wanted
didn't-
him to play Sephiroth so I could figure Sephiroth out.
I don't know. I didn't know. The foe.
What's the contender? Like the person who proposes to fight you? Like the challenger.
The away team.
Well, what's not in it?
Roy moment.
Okay.
That was just a combo. Good air dodge. That was a fair enough grab, but it didn't. That was rising, you see. Oh, I'm bad at the game. My bad. If you did a landing grab, that would have been cool.
I was trying to, but
That jump was good because you did it right out of my distance, but then you just kind of didn't fast fall at all, so you didn't go down anywhere, right? Oh, no zero to death. Wait. Man, if you knew the thing that I could have taught you, but I don't think would be good to teach you right now, you could have just killed me right then and there.
oh, that was nice. Went down hit. Yeah. Oh, SB is there.
SLT.
SLT. Sorry, I'm playing. Okay.
Yo, what
I'm
up?
just getting my ass kicked, basically.
Yeah, I should put you more into more juggling positions so you air dodge more. Hey, good air dodge.
I was just told to do it.
I mean, it was out of a combo that time. Hey, that was a good air dodge. Nice parry. Roy moment. Aw, you lucky bastard. Does this work? Nah, I didn't think so. Might as well try it though. My jumps are way lower than I thought. Lamau. Oh, I tried to counter for funsies. Go over there. My jumps are not the way I thought they were. I don't know. That was a good air dodge, but I did a bad jump. So if I did the proper jump, it would have worked. That's the one time you can side B, where it just goes straight to the ledge and it's not a problem.
Mhm.
You committed to something and now it's a huge headache? Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, I have no jump. Well, my... Nice!
What did he commit to? Or they commit to?
You did a... Get up... I don't know, they just said something. Whatever. Drop zone. Aw. Am I lived it? I could have lived it, but I'm mad.
Yay for me! Oh, I couldn't. You're
I was
still
invincible.
just for a split second longer.
You hope it turns out well.
What is it though? What is it, SLT?
Darn, you are a viewer, so use that information as you will. Children are...
Ooh,
Oh, hi.
meatball. Sounds fabulous.
Darn, are you saying a relationship? I was trying to understand what your joke was there. Is that the bit? Is that your... Is that the...
Like a
thing?
cool helper with video games?
No, I don't understand.
I do not.
It was the funny. I also thought about it. Okay. I didn't get it at first. I was like, what are you talking about? That doesn't seem like any... So SLC, they committed to something, and that was a huge headache. And then the first thing Darwin thought of was committing to a relationship. Is the joke.
Gotcha. You need to explain to me.
I needed to explain to me in my own head. You didn't really air dodge there, did you? Why did I up throw? What am I thinking? Good? That was pretty good damage. That's a pretty good air dodge, even though you got hit. What? Clank? That's crazy. That worked. My juggling's not great. This was not a good character to choose. Why'd you press A there?
I was panicking. Nothing's working.
You should air dodge more. That was a good air dodge.
You just told me to do it. I'm like, oh yeah.
Well, that's what we're trying to... That looked like a very impressive turnaround up tilt. It was entirely on accident. I did not mean to do that. It just happened to turn around. But it looked cool.
21%. Like, you're just kicking my butt.
Yeah.
And that was supposed to be a neutral thing.
A neutral air? Yeah, Kirby's pretty simplistic. I don't need to, like, know too much to be able to just kind of press buttons in your face.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hit me, hit me, hit me! Not down.
That is! I really wanted to do a little at you. Chat, what's the arena code? What are you talking about, Darwin? Did you forget the bit? Did you read the title, Darwin? It's upon request. There's no arena right now.
Okay, I need to dodge more, and I'm
Yeah, that would help. That was a good dodge. You could have dodged there instead of jumped, and then it worked. That was a good dodge. Nice shield afterwards. You can't grab someone who's grounded.
I've just figured that out, didn't I?
No, I was getting up there, but you can't grab someone who's grounded. I really wanted it. I really wanted that. This is kind of a stretch, isn't it? Yeah. You're just staring at me charging a smash attack. Oh, good air dodge.
It didn't work, did it?
No, but it was good. I liked the intention.
Okay.
You can tech these. Oh, maybe not. Is that we have a venue that can go up to 32 people, and the largest tourney was more than 32 people. Okay.
Oh!
It sounds like a certain limiter to your ability to achieve that goal, I would agree.
Wait, can you not get a different venue? Then get a bigger venue.
Yeah, just get a bigger venue.
No,
just go ahead, get a bigger venue.
Like
Just
have you
just do it.
looked into getting a bigger venue? Maybe an overflow room.
I don't know if you can like have an overflow room if there's just like too many people in the venue.
Come up with an answer to the problem.
Earlier, someone asked, "What's everyone in a server we're in? What's everyone's favorite plant?" And my answer was piranha. Why'd you jump neutral air?
Because I thought you were jumping.
I was, but remember what I told you about neutral air.
Doesn't hit below me.
It doesn't hit below you, and
Okay.
even if it might, you're rising, so it's
I'm not gonna have all the hits.
yeah, it's likely not gonna have all the hits. It might, but there's an extra high chance. And you know how often it fails when it's like in a normal situation. So in an extraneous situation, it's not a good idea to rely on.
Sure.
Air dodge. Nice air dodge. Next time fastball air dodge. But I like the idea. It was a good air dodge. If you were fast falling, it would have been perfect. But I want to commend you that you are doing air dodges because that's the first step. Because your air dodge timing was perfect there. The timing was perfect, which is part of the hardest part.
Oh no.
If you air dodge there, you wouldn't.
Okay, I gotta air dodge more.
Yeah. It's a good idea to air dodge after getting thrown a lot of the time.
Okay.
Well, sometimes. If you notice you're close to your opponent, then air dodging is probably a good idea. Well, I don't know. It's context based, but right there an air dodge would have been good. I don't know. It's not something I can particularly give a description that fits all situations, right? It's something you just gotta remember. Hey, good air dodge.
They didn't tap. Tap. Tap.
Good air dodge. And then I missed. That's another thing. I'm gonna pause to tell you. Look at
Sorry.
the I did it. I did an attack, and you air dodged it. I tripped over my words. I did an attack, and you air dodged it. And even though it wasn't a fastball air dodge, and I could have hit you again on the way down, it's now on me to hit you again on the way down. And then I missed it. So if you air dodge, even if you didn't fastball air dodge, that was a good air dodge. And then it's harder for me to make a follow up. I need to be aware, and I need to be in the right position. So air dodging, even if you don't fastball, even if sometimes you do get hit, that was a good air dodge in that position because you did dodge the first attack. So that one definitely missed. And that doesn't mean the next one won't miss, but it might miss.
Gotcha.
I just want to encourage you to keep doing air dodges like this because they're good, minus not fast falling. That was a good directional air dodge, by the way. That was a good choice on a directional air dodge. Good air dodge. And that time, even though you weren't fast falling, I was rising way too high up to actually hit you on the way down. For 2-E. I forgot about my best move. Edge cancel moment. Just try to do up B after spot dodge, this is not a character that does that. Armor, sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
I didn't expect that. I think
This move has armor. What you doing over
I
there?
was trying to grab you, but I was in the air, so it didn't work.
Yeah, you don't have to command grab. But two. Note to self, don't do it like that. Really? I'm glad you stopped. That's what that means. You stopped doing it like that, so which is good news. Oh, 2 frames me. For 2-E.
It didn't work last time.
Yeah, but that one I was closer to working. No! A recovery though, so unlike Roy, I didn't die instantly. Oh, nice up smash. Good reaction. Good seeing what happened and then doing that. Nice grab at a shield as well. And then covered my air dodge. Don't know if... I mean, that was the right choice for what you knew, but I don't know how intentional it was. That was a pretty good air dodge, but I had a lot of time to hit you already.
The problem was I was trying to do a fastball air dodge, and then I did it, and you didn't care.
Oh, well that was good. I just didn't notice. I'm trying to do the funny, but it's not. It's just not. It's not really working. Oh, I know what I should do.
I'm out. Sorry.
It helps to.
So even.
That's why I didn't finish. That's why I didn't finish.
Thank you. Did I even take a stock?
I lost a sock.
Do random again.
No, I want to play Piranha Plant again.
Okay.
I think this is a good character to like get you to neutral air dodge more.
Okay.
Because a lot of the positions that I need to be in
That.
are common. Or to hit you in a way that you would need to air dodge are common. And it's harder, and in a lot of positions, I won't be able to follow up very well on, like, me missing you when you air dodge. Darwin, do you have a request, or are you just saying words? I'm just wondering.
What's L?
Hell. It's like saying that something is unfortunate. It's something is a loss. It's an L.
You're like too far away.
Yeah, that's the bit. Remember what I told you to pay attention to that. This grab, that was great. Couldn't have like avoided that even if I knew that was coming. So it was a true punish. Nice, good follow up. That was good pressure with the neutral air. Plate moment. Oh, good, great neutral air dodge. Well, would you look at that? You did a jump neutral air and I hit you for it.
I was trying to do that one, like the one I just did.
I could hit you for that too.
But like, sometimes it hits them, like that.
Well, look what happened. That's a good thing to do when they're in the air, but I was on the ground, so it was kind of awkward.
Whoops.
Aw, close.
That's frustrating. That does?
Yeah. Good neutral air dodge. I'm trying to be mean. I just wanted to do that so that it looked like you could get up attack and then you got hit for it. Because I'm trying to get you to stop get up attacking.
But
Good neutral air dodge. Oh. Good angle on those. Oh. And then you forced me to recover in that way, and then you hit me for doing that.
just, I almost had it too.
But if you shielded, you would have lived. I thought it was a true punish for a moment, and I was like, that's kind of a complicated situation, because it would have been hard to react to the fact that you shouldn't have arrowed there, because if you did hit that arrow, it would have worked. But then I realized that you told me you just tried to attack. So if you did shield instead, then you wouldn't have gotten hit.
Oh.
So in a
But I would have if you'd grabbed.
well, I jumped over you, didn't I?
And jumping up with it with the windmill thing would have been great.
But you were in the middle of a move. So the safest thing to do when you're like in the end leg of a move
is
and someone's coming on to, I guess coming on to is kind of the correct wording when it sounds weird, is to shield. I don't think Darwin has a request. I thought he did. I thought he wanted to play you, but
hey, yeah, I'm up for that. I bet $10 is he'll play the one that's the red and the green pair of girls.
What if he just doesn't, despite me? Or no, he would, despite he would. If I took that bet, he would do whatever was against me in that bet. For sure, for sure. Okay, no, that's what took him so long. I see.
No.
Oh, what? It didn't hit you? That was a great direction air dodge then.
Yeah.
That was wonderful. Oh. Ow. Blade's actually pretty easy to hit with those arrows. Not like easy, but like easier than other characters. Whoa, you ducked it.
Oh, I thought it was right there.
Got
Aw. Like, just come in.
I know. That's why I did that. Got him. Oh, what? I really was trying to do. Whoa, bake something. That was beautiful. That was wonderful.
That's where you go there.
Oh, that was perfect then.
I don't know why I did all that.
I read.
Because somebody put something on the chat and I have to read it. And I
No, you don't.
I can't read it.
You can't read it. You can read it after games. Unless I'm trying to tell you something.
If I don't hit you, then I know it's it. It's it.
Good neutral air dodge. That was great.
After a fastball, might I add?
Oh, that was perfect then.
Oh.
A little too far. That was a weird one though, for sure.
Oh.
Clean. That's hard to do, especially because I'm not a plant player. Good grab out of shield. Nice up smash. Okay, also, I'm back again on the fact that you covered my air dodge back by dashing back and then doing an up smash to kill me. That was really cool. Good air dodge. It was an interesting air dodge, but it was good in the fact that you had expected an attack at that timing, and then I did one. That was a great air dodge. That was an air dodge out of a combo. Yeah. Oh. Oof. That was tight. If you did that at a little bit of a different timing, you would have hit me. So it was kind of a scramble. Good up smash. I gotta start roll teching. I'm bad at not doing neutral techs. Oh, I gotta do reverse Oh, sorry. I should have just gone for that. Because most people you fight won't just go for that, or will just go for that. Ow! Lucky! Eh. Eh. Close. If I actually timed it right, mine would have hit, but it's good that you had the idea. I'm so sad. Why'd you forward throw? Aw.
I was dodging. Like
That's
timed
good.
it,
That's
you
good.
know?
That's good.
I timed it wrong, but it was a dodge.
Darwin has a request for you.
All right, to Nifty No, we hope you. I am writing to request a meeting with you to discuss fewer battles on request. During our battle, I would like to kill you. I'm available on half an hour, probably. Does this work for you? Looking forward to hearing back from you soon. Sincerely, Frosty Darwin.
Oh, in half an hour. I see. So because now he needs to eat.
Well, I'm only available now. No. Eat. I'll be here. Sincerely, Nomi.
Oh, I would save that replay because I want to know how. Why'd you take control of the menu? What? You want to listen to music? Want to see my top 10 tracks in this game? There's 7 of them.
No. Okay, go.
You're seeing them now.
No, I don't want to see them. I want to do what.
There's top 10, but there's only 7 of them because I couldn't find 3 more. It's a work in progress. Where was it? Replays. Because I want to know how intentional it was.
I won't remember, by the way.
You might.
Probably wasn't intentional then.
You did intend to cover that direction.
Okay.
As you said, you thought I was going there, so you covered it. But the way you did it looked really smart. I don't know if you definitely didn't intend to bait it like that, but the way you covered it seemed like you were thinking quite a lot.
Okay.
I think it was in the first stock, so it won't be that long.
Okay.
This is definitely the first stock you took off me. Why'd you down smash there?
Because I didn't know which side you're going to be on. It hits both sides.
You did down throw, and then you should generally up smash. Well, unless you don't dash. That's a miss. That's just an input error though, so it's not like a decision error or anything. It's just something you work on. Why'd I do that? That was a good directional air dodge. I called it out then. Those snares are like really suffocating for people trying to go over the ledge, and I feel like a lot of people at your level would probably want to go over the ledge. You just did a dash attack or grab over.
I know that. Like, I mean...
You did like a dash up down smash, which is kind of slow. For a punish, you usually want a faster move.
I tried again when I watched it twice.
Alright, it should be coming up. I was waiting for something and then nothing happened. Alright, look at this. You dash in, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm safe to go, keep going. And also I think you're gonna hit right below me, right? So I air dodge away. And then you dash right back. And then hit me for air dodging. I couldn't have done anything. That was really cool.
I was slow to react to you air dodging and then noticed that you were going to be on the other side of the platform and turned around. So I wasn't baiting you, I just reacted too slow.
You didn't react to my air dodge. You didn't. It was like you dashed like at the same time I air dodge. So you guessed that I was going to land on that side of the platform and did an up smash.
There you go.
And the way I landed means I couldn't have shielded because I did an air dodge.
Okay, cool.
So the way you dashed in, and then either like when you dashed, or like during your dash, or after your dash, you're like, oh, I think he's going to land here actually, and then you dashed back and did up smash.
Yeah.
Even if you were slower to react than like a top player would be if they were in that situation, and then they like decided to dash forward and dash back to bait, you reacted and then like perfectly executed the punish that killed me right there, and also the cherry on top was that killed. So that was really cool. That was really nice.
Good.
It was good. Like 30 seconds later, I thought back on it. I was like, damn, that was really cool.
But I wasn't baiting you. I was just like running, and then you weren't there, so I went the other way.
I knew it wasn't a bait when I thought about it for like half a moment because
Baited a couple of times. Like I do.
Not like that. Your movement like that isn't that intentional. You're just So you're just trying your
Back
best.
to the edge, run back again.
You're just trying to get from point A to point B. You're running to the edge and running back again. It's kind of a bait, but that was very specific movement. That was like precise movement that you don't have.
Yeah, no.
But then I realized if it wasn't a bait, that means you reacted pretty fast to the decision that you wanted to make, which was good. Which was very good.
So I felt good. Wait, what's going on? You're playing online now?
No, of course not. You're playing
making
online.
me play online?
Yeah. You're nice. One of these days, we gotta get on Elite Smash on my Switch. Because I want to get every character into Elite Smash one of these days.
One of these days. You okay? Don't.
Sorry.
I'm paying attention.
My knuckles are very crackled. Why are you doing forward throw?
It's to practice forward throw.
Oh, fair enough.
Because I usually do a different throw.
Yeah, just like the input so you understand, like, by your fingers that it's an option. I get it. Mr. Game & Watch!
Manuel.
Is it a funny stage? Yes.
I can't even see what's going on, Aiden.
Don't worry about it. Oh my gosh, that was just kind of unfortunate for you. Yeah, this is certainly a scenario. Don't do... Even if it's a funny stage and you don't know what's going on, the general rules still apply. Don't just do jump neutral air, alright?
Okay.
It's just as punishable. Oh, he's...
What do I have to do?
Those are platforms. The cars, you can stand on them. And you can run between them unless they're like super far apart, in which you can't, and it's kind of hard to tell. And it's just the stage. And this guy's just kind of cringe.
Sorry, that was like not what.
That was pretty good at neutral air dodge, and then you drifted away. Nice parry. Good neutral air.
I don't like this stage. I'm having my issues.
Yeah, fair enough. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna play this guy again.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes when you're fighting these guys, I really want to just take the reins and then place my nuts on their forehead and then leave. But that would be...
I don't want to see that. I remember.
You know what I mean. I just want to take the rein.
Can you? Never mind, it's too late.
Like, I want to... They probably won't rematch even, but like, I get annoyed at their existence and I just want to take the controller and then beat them up and then leave.
Yeah, can we do that next time? If it's like a stupid...
If they take a stock and then they teabag, I'm taking the controller from you. That's what's gonna happen, actually. That's my new rule. If someone teabags on you...
teabag? I mean, I know what it is on... It has a name.
Teabag, so you have some water, right?
I know what it is twice, but not what it is in the game.
Teabagging is when you, like, crouch over and over again. It's from Call of Duty, where someone would, like...
They kept doing that to me last time I played.
Yeah, they're being rude and annoying and stupid.
So then I killed them, and then I took a stock, and then I did it too.
As you should. I rarely do it. By rarely, I mean I never do it unless they teabag me first, in which I still sometimes don't do it unless I'm feeling extra annoyed and extra vindictive.
It's always fun to do after I took their stock off.
FS meter. They can charge up a final smash, and so can you, because they have FS meter on. That was their counter. All out. That was a good neutral air dodge. Kind of. It was a pretty good neutral air dodge. Little Mac, he doesn't jump up to hit you because his air attacks are just... Oh, nice. He doesn't jump...
He didn't do that to him. With an arrow.
He also did it to himself, but you did hit him with an arrow, so it made it more awkward for him to recover. You did cause him to be in that position that he made that mistake. And made it extra hard for him, and then eventually he made that mistake. If you'll notice, the only time he's going in the air is to do his side B, which he like jumps forward and does a haymaker, and when you hit him in the air. So he never uses his air attacks.
What's he gonna do with that?
That was close. If you see someone charging a smash attack, you can just side B into them. I'll let you do that. But also, it's like kind of the safest option often. Don't shield.
Too late. I did it without even thinking.
Especially don't do that shield. Actually, that was a great bait. That was a good bait. Good job.
What did I do?
He did his like super powerful finisher KO move that he has to...
How do I do that?
Nope, that's him.
Oh.
Now you can press neutral B. Neutral B. The arrow.
Good idea. Now, where's the... What is it?
Shoot an arrow. 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 Fastball. 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 Shoot an arrow. 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 Shoot it. There you go.
Oh, I missed him.
He got you.
I missed him. What? I don't even remember how to shoot an arrow right now.
No shield that.
I tried to run away.
That wouldn't work. That was close. But your shield was kind of going down. It would have popped it. Also, you did an air. Oh, that was close. Try and jump next time. You did an air dodge at the edge at like the perfect distance while I was yelling at you to shoot an arrow. Because you just press random buttons that you dodged his final smash, which you couldn't have reacted to otherwise. Alright, whatever you do, don't shield. Just like roll or jump or attack, but don't shield. Okay, you're fine now. Have I showed you max KO punch?
I think so. I don't remember actually.
I think you have, but I'll show you again. That would have been so nice. But that's my brain thinking it. Your brain isn't. That worked too. I was thinking I would forward throw, but it probably wouldn't have killed in the F smash game.
Kill him? Did I go? Okay, so what? How do I throw it? Like, what do I hit when I get my powerful?
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, how might we play him? What is it? It's not funny. I literally couldn't.
Do you know your airborne shield button is?
What do you mean airborne shield?
The orbitars, the guardian orbitars. When you're in the air and then you like.
Oh,
the
you know,
shields
like
those ones.
my down B.
Yeah.
Look, I did it now.
Nice.
What are you doing?
I want to show you Little Mac. I want to show you two things. One, which is what just happened, which was funny, and two, something you should know about Little Mac.
Okay.
Because if you run into a Little Mac, it's kind of important that you know this cool trick. This one, what's the scientists don't want you to know this one cool trick? I'm trying to reference that joke. I can't formulate the idea.
I didn't know it was a thing.
It's like an ad that you get on your sidebar. It's like a slightly older one than not.
Hang on. Hey.
No. I'm just showing you real quick.
Okay.
It's like a scientists don't want you to know this one cool weight loss trick or something.
Is it really? Because why would scientists not want you to know?
Exactly. That's why you click on it. That's how they get you. Little Mac. Alright, so above Mac's percent, above his character, you can see some arrows. You see them?
Oh yeah.
And then, as he does damage, they fill up. And as he takes damage, they also fill up. So what I can do is, also his smash attacks have armor, it's kind of silly. So what I can do is, I can spawn some bombs and smash attack them. And then I died. Okay, well, I guess I can't do that one. Freaking... Thought I could smash attack these. You know what?
We're at 90 now, so it's good. No, you're gonna die.
No, we're good. Okay. Oh, probably up smash would work. Alright, so now I've got KO Punch, right? You see how KO Punch turns? So what KO Punch does is, it's a very strong kill move. It kills at like, I don't know, 10%?
Okay.
10%. And it goes through shields. It goes through your block, or your like airborne shields. It's quite fast. And so he can just kind of like, he's very threatening with it, because he can just hit you, and then you're gone. Okay, it doesn't kill that early. But the one problem with it... Okay, we need some more. Get on. Thank you. The one problem with it is, I'm going to hold shield right after I press it. Look how long that took. It's very laggy, and he only has one, so he has to be careful with it. Until he like takes enough damage to do another one, but usually that's once per suck.
You're gonna die.
Nope, I have armor. So what he did to you is he did a run up KO punch and hit you, and you died, and then he couldn't come back. Because it carries your. I didn't carry the momentum very well.
Because he stalled after.
Yeah, because it carries your momentum. If you do it right, I don't know how he carried it, but like, and then he's in so much lag that he couldn't come back. So that's what happened to him, why he just died like that. But you should also always be careful when you're fighting a Little Mac of the KO punch. When you hear the bell ding for the boxing match, because he's a boxer, when you hear the bell When you hear the bell go off, he's got KO punch, so shielding won't help you anymore.
Can he KO punch me if I'm hanging on the ledge?
No, it doesn't hit that low.
Can I like go run off stage for a minute?
It doesn't go away
Oh.
on its own. He keeps it until he uses it, and then he's got like a 5-second safety net, and then after 5 seconds, if you hit him hard enough, so like even with your neutral air, like decent percent, if you hit him hard enough, he'll lose it. It's like if he goes into tumble, but like you don't know which moves go into tumble, so just kind of if you hit him with anything that isn't your jab, he'll lose it.
Wait, am I playing again? Wait,
Yeah.
How come you're? Oh.
So what you can do if you really want is like, is if he hits you off stage and then you notice he gets it, then you can just kind of take your time a little bit, and then grab the ledge and take your time a little bit, and then get on ledge, and then like try and hit him or try and be the basic because the instant he gets it, he's got like a 5-second grace period where he can't lose it unless he uses it, but he can't lose it, and then if you hit him, it knocks it out of him.
Okay, it's good to know. Yeah.
On the other hand, if you hit him and then he gets it, and then you're kind of just a little dangerous, you might want to jump around, or you might want to go off stage and grab ledge. But the problem with that is now you're on ledge, and you have to get back on ledge, and you don't have so many options. But it's whatever you do, just don't shield, because if they see you shielding, they're gonna run up and kill you. Why are you running into all the Kringus people?
What are you talking about?
I've got 3-minute rule set. Good neutral air. Dodge. Good grab. That was good. Don't need up smash. You're a little far for that neutral air dodge, I will say. He lost his jump. Does he know? He doesn't.
Name for me.
He deserves it. Play on an actual rule set, please. He's not even playing like a weird character or a weird stage. He's just playing 3 minutes for some reason. I don't know if like he just doesn't get it or if he's trying to be cringe. That was a good neutral air dodge. That was pretty good. Especially because you were drifting in and then you had to let go of neutral air dodge. That was good. That neutral air dodge was a little low, but that's because you did a fast fall air dodge, so it was like a slower one. Ooh, good neutral get up shield. That's hard to punch for people. He might have hit you, but he didn't. So yeah. Oh, good. I would have said use a faster attack. Don't use your smash attack unless you're like certain.
I know I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't notice, but good job you noticed. Because if you're noticing it, that's the more important part. Because you need to be the one receptive to it when you're playing. He's really trying. Grab him, hit him. That one just barely missed. A little late on those shields, but it was the right idea. That was his upbeat. Did you notice his upbeat?
No, I didn't.
It is a rising jump punch. Look at it. Did you see it?
No.
I told you to look at it.
I didn't see it. I could have lied. I didn't see it.
Did you see what it looked like there? Ooh, nice. Good coverage. Or good, like, catch. Nice. Arrow. That was funky looking, the way you did that. Why'd you up throw? Did you need to? Close. That worked. If you did an up smash instead of an up air, it would have worked. It was a little far for that up smash. So whatever you do, don't get hit by a kill move. Oh, actually, you kind of just win this. Nice. Like, oh my god, yeah. Hold in. Yeah, you're alive still. Nice. And he died. And you win.
Wow.
Good game.
It's
good games. Good games. I'm pretty sure that there's literally nothing he can do to actually win this game now. Congratulations. Because of this. Good games.
Thank you. You stop. I did it stock free and you messed me up. I'm like, oh, it's not that night.
I went to shake her head and then she took her head off the controller and went to shake my head and then to the controller. You were fine, don't worry. You had 15 seconds.
What? It's like win with all my lives is.
Ah. You won. When I think about timeouts, it's like I guess I just that's usually not a thing I think about with just in general. Like you kind of won 2 stocks up rather than 3 stocking them. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Whereas 3 stocking someone feels more impressive. Persona music, right? I say PogChamp ironically in my vocabulary, but I can't say ironically on Twitch because that's the originator of the term, so I have to just use regular wording. Is that your jump? Oh, that was a good air dodge. Nice catch. That was a close. That neutral air was a good idea. I like it. In better position, good reaction from the survival. Ooh, I like that neutral air, even though it missed. It was good. Nice. Good up smash. So he was above you. Nice. The down smash was a good idea. He was just a little far. Your forward smash actually has more range than your down smash by the by. Oh, nice. Catching his landing with the dash attack too. That's good. Better than catching it with a forward smash or down smash because those are slow. Dash attack is very fast and you move very fast. So that was good. That's an idea. It's also an idea.
Oh, he's gonna throw at me.
What's he throwing at you?
Doesn't he catch my arrow when he has the thing?
Oh, he just reflects it. Only ooh, lucky him. Only one character catches. 2 characters catch it, and they're the same character basically. Villager can like pocket it and then save it for later. Alright, it was fine. It worked. It worked out. An air dodge probably would have been better, but whatever. Good neutral air dodge. That was good. He wouldn't have hit you, but were he to have maybe hit you, he wouldn't have hit you anyways because you're air dodge. Nice up smash. Good
Reactions.
Good assessment of the situation. What's the word I'm looking for? You know what happened? You Mario Kart. You Mario Karted, and then you didn't have like the angles properly. You twisted the whole controller, and then you tried to point up while twisting your whole controller, and then you went too far to the side and died. So try and hold your controller steady. Awareness. Awareness is the word I was looking for. You had good awareness when you did that up smash earlier, and good catch with the neutral air. Yeah, air dodge out of combos. That's your option. Oh. Ooh. Good reaction to the fact that it missed and he didn't get launched, so you just did another. Even though it didn't hit, that was good. That was close to hitting. Nice, good grab. Oh, that was close. Oh, you won. Oh, no, you didn't win. He has another stock. You got the stock. He's not good at playing the character, I guess. Ah. Well, then that would have hit for you on the other side.
All of a sudden, sometimes I just stop playing. Like I don't mean to. I'm gonna explain it.
Ooh, that was a dangerous angle because you kind of angled away. If you angled too far, you would have gotten hit. Ooh, lucky. Lucky. He almost got out of that with his roll. So don't get up attack, okay?
I know. I just felt that.
I'll tell you why it worked, and I'll tell you why it didn't.
It wouldn't work for somebody who knew what it was doing.
I'll tell you why it worked, and I'll elaborate on why the fact that it worked like that isn't. I mean, oh, you won, nice. All right, so that get up attack, you tried to hit him because he forward smashed. You didn't hit him because he forward smashed. You hit him because he forward smashed. You saw he forward smashed, and then he rolled away to get out of there, and then you hit him after his roll ran out.
Oh.
So the get up attack was so slow to hit that forward smash that he did an entirely different option. You made him invincible, dodge get up attacks, and then you hit him after he did that move that he was dodging that get up attack with. So what you wanted to do was hit him for doing that, but instead you just happened to hit him because he did a different option. And if you did a different option, it wouldn't have worked. So I'm trying to get you to not do that in those positions because you aren't like as aware of the times where get up attack works. And when it works, it's not. Sometimes it works in the way you want it to, and sometimes it works and you think it's the way you want it to, but it's actually not. And I don't want you to like start using get up attack in ways that aren't proper when you think they are proper. Ooh, good air dodge. Good air dodge. I was gonna explain something, but that's not helpful. Oh, that's funky. Mr. Spaghetti, nice combo. Ooh, that was beautiful. Oh, nice. Good covering his landing. Close. I liked it though.
Hmm.
Ooh, that was a dangerous air dodge, but it was a good air dodge. It was a bad air dodge against a better opponent, but it was a good air dodge against many of your opponents, I should say. You kind of wanted to do two things at once. You wanted to run away, but you also wanted to hit them with a neutral air, so you kind of just neutral aired out in the distance. I think that's what happened.
I already don't remember.
Good up smash. I like the idea for that up air. I didn't like the idea for that jump back. Jump in. Ooh, you'd have no jumps. Be aware. Oh, he dies. Oh, ooh, that was a good recovery on it by him. He had to like hold back on that up B, I believe. I wonder if that's why he kept losing earlier. He was trying to recover properly when he didn't even need to recover like perfectly. Ooh, that was close, but you got him. Ah, if you did an up smash or an up air, would have hit because the neutral air hits all around you, but not very far. So he hit you uh, further than you could hit him. Nice, good quick punish. Nice, catches landing. That was good. I haven't even really taught you about that concept. You're just kind of doing it, which is very good. Nice. You're getting a lot of mileage for just hitting him when he lands. That would have been a great time to forward throw.
I know I didn't. See how I don't? Like,
It wouldn't have killed, but it was like high enough percent that it was like, I think, the correct decision for your knowledge. You don't have the shields for 10 seconds. That would have been a great time to grab. Hey.
I didn't mean to. That was like me grabbing back. So don't even.
Because I said grab. Good air dodge. And you win. Good games. Look at the timer. Still get forward smashed. That's not helping her. Oh, he's gonna up B. I would have suggested an air dodge, but the down air worked. Once it gets that low time, you can just kind of run across the stage and away, and then like jump off the stage, and then jump towards the blast zone, and then like just kind of stop way too far out for them to do anything, and they can just watch you sadly as the timer goes down, and you fall far out of reach of their ability. But you can also practice being aware of the timer and using the timer to your advantage when it's when you have the ability to use it to your advantage. That's an advantage of people using weird rule sets with low timers, is that you're put into timeout positions more frequently, which is a rare thing to like. What's the word? Which is a rare thing to practice. That's just a fish. You can't pick up the fish. It's just a fish. Why would you try and hit the fish?
I don't know.
You want sushi?
This is funny offer.
No, I'm just wondering. Yeah, timeouts are like a rare thing to occur, so it's kind of weird to get practice in for them. So I guess like that's a benefit of playing games against people with weirdly low timers.
I have soggy buns.
One to rival Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob.
Right, sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. I feel like this is gonna be a weird matchup for you, and you're fine. So Rosalina and Luma, who you're fighting, she's got a Luma. The Luma can also be hit,
Yes.
and the Luma can also hit you. So if you hit the Luma off stage, then it kind of just dies. So you kind of, I guess you don't really watch out for that, but like, or try to do that, but like it happens. Oh, not only did you catch her, you caught her Luma, who was on the platform, and then the Luma was off stage.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, you did it on purpose? Nice.
Like I tried to do it, and I succeeded.
Yeah. So, a more unique thing for the Luma, like if someone's on a platform, you might want to up smash, right? But for the Luma, you'd hit him off stage. That was great. That was like great awareness. That was good. Nice. You're playing really well.
No, that was.
You had another jump, and you were directly under the ledge because you fell right past it, so you didn't need to anymore. Other than that, you were playing really well. Let's you asked, am I though, when you shielded and they guessed that you would keep shielding and you got grabbed. That wasn't like too bad of a fault of your own. It's just they got you. That sometimes happens. They get you. Like the best players in the world, even against like not great players, they're not gonna win every interaction. They can't just guess right every time. That's not how rock paper scissors works.
didn't roll for her.
Actually, you tried to roll away from her Luma into her. Hold in. Nice. No more jumps. Ooh, good angle. Careful with Mario Kart. Mario Karting your controller. No, she really tried. Rosalina's confusing. What's the word? Oh, close. You got it. Nice. So the Luma just comes back after like 6 or 8 or 12 seconds, but they don't have him for a while, so it's good for you.
Rolled 3 times, but I don't know why it wasn't doing it for me.
I wish we had an input. There was a way of input. Excuse me. A way of getting input to play in game, because you might have just like done it weirdly, or you might have done the thing that stops you from rolling, which is like kind of hard to do on accident. Don't die.
I died.
Okay, you really struggled getting back. Why don't you press A every time you jumped?
I don't know.
Don't do that. Oh, Rosalina moment? Actually, that one's a Luma moment. Be more specific. That one also, I think, was a Luma moment. No, it's a projectile. What? Did she press B again?
I don't know.
There. Or you can just kill it. You just killed it instead. Hit her. Oh, that was close. Did you notice that was her up B, by the way?
No.
Okay, that's what her up B looks like.
I don't even remember what she did at this point.
She up B'd over the ledge and then you tried to hit her for it. I think you've hit her for up B a few times, but you've just kind of been attacking where she is. Can't grab the Luma.
Apparently. Even if it's in my shield.
It's just not a grabbable thing.
That was the timing on my part. I think I did really good there.
If you did the thing where you dash back and up smash like you did to me, that would have hit. Oh, I forgot. The Luma doesn't scale with her, but the Luma gets shrunk with her, even though he's not behind in the background. It's funny.
I should have neutral, like...
Oh, that was a good neutral air. Oh, if you turned around and did neutral air, I would have been very impressed. You have a jump. Nice. You used your jump. Makes it easier to come back to ledge.
I do that every time there.
Yeah, because it's like a confusing existence to play against.
I tried to go over.
Because the Luma's there, so you want to get away from the Luma, but you just went into Rosalina, so it's weird. I can't help you with, like, I can't, like, play Rosalina to get you used to that. I can't play Rosalina, I don't know how she plays. Ooh, it worked. In that situation, I think that was one of your best options, but for a reason that was, actually, I think it was probably adjacent to why you used it. For a more advanced reason than why you used it, but it was still your best option. One of your best options. Because they're just kind of pressing buttons, and that's the thing that you do to beat people pressing buttons. Yeah, just get out of there. That was
trying to, but it
was good. That was
didn't dodge enough.
Just jumping out of there. That was a great option. That's just kind of what you.
It didn't work, but I was trying something.
It almost worked. If you landed and then shielded fast enough, it would have worked. But you reacted well and caught your landing.
Also, I had a better chance against her if I didn't SD.
You were playing really well to start.
She jinxed it.
And then she started knowledge checking you. No, I said you were playing. I meant you were playing really. You've been playing really well, like the whole session.
Really?
Yeah.
That's helpful because I haven't really been feeling it, to be honest.
Remember those times where I didn't compliment the way you were playing or the move you did? Yeah, me neither, because I've been constantly complimenting that. Oh, you did a good air dodge. That was great awareness. Good up smash. I like how you caught that landing. You know, it was really impressive that you're able to, like, you figured out to catch landings without me expressly explaining you to you the concept. That was funky looking. What's Rathalos? Shout out Monster Hunter.
I'm trying to pick up.
You're holding it back. You can press grab to drop any item you're holding.
Grab? Oh! Okay.
You can also hold a direction and press grab to throw it in that direction. So if you throw it upwards or down if you're in the air. Classic mode bonus stage. Yeah. Oh, Link moment. You're gonna have a little harder of a time juggling him if he decides to do that. Wow. He's deciding to do many options, but I think it's going to be a particular... That was a good air dodge. Did you mean to tech, or did you just want to air dodge?
Air dodged.
Okay. I didn't think so, actually. That was funky. That was the right option. It just didn't work. feel like the last 3 times I've seen you use up air, at least twice. I feel like the last 2 times I've seen you use up air just inexplicably failed. Like it hit and then it stopped hitting. Good grab. I was thinking this is a great time for a grab.
Oh, I dodged
Oh,
too early.
yeah. He's a little slower, so he doesn't have the ability to hit you right there. So, I mean, that was a good dodge against like speedier characters that are really aggressive, but and only if they're being really aggressive, it was an awkward dodge placement. Oh, you can also grab the arrow when it hits the ground, and then just throw it at him. You can ooh, punish him, punish him. When you shield one of those hits, then the for one of that when you shield that spin once, you're entirely safe from the rest of the spin. So you can like just drop it and chill inside of him spinning his sword all around. Nice up smash, by the way, and you're fine. So you can like if you just shield that once, and then you're like, he's doing his spin. Then you can just drop shield and do whatever you want. You can like drop shield and forward smash, and you still have like 30.
I just hit him 4 times in a row. Did you see that?
Yeah, you have good advantage there. I'm just explaining to you the concept that like even if you're slow, you still have enough time to like realize that he's done uppy and you've shielded it, or he's done his hero spin and you've shielded it and you can forward smash it for it. Ooh, that was a good landing. That was good landing and then attack. Because ooh, that was dangerous.
Ah,
Because you're not precise at attacking when you land, so you landed and then attacks. That was good. No, he has a setup, does he?
yeah. I talked to that then.
No, he just kind of jumped over it. Why did that? Careful!
When
Oh,
does
he
it
would.
blow up?
It blows up when he makes it.
Ah,
He can trigger the bomb to blow up when he's not like actively doing something else. So if he's like trying to recover, then it'll take a moment to make the bomb blow up. So it's
I
probably
should
something
have
he'll do.
grabbed it then. Oh, I forgot I had.
Oh yeah, you could also grab the bomb and just throw it.
I knew that, but I was scared it because I thought it was gonna go.
If you see him start charging his arrow, you can just kind of like down B because he can't cancel the arrow charge, so he's gonna have to let it go at some point. Ooh, nice, good landing catch. I think this is the difference that's gonna make you start winning way more.
What's that?
I'll tell you later. After this. So I want to get into how it's good and how you're cool for doing it. That was, you know what? If he doesn't punish it, keep doing it. Why'd you do jump neutral air?
I was trying to do something else.
Okay. The only reason that bomb didn't hit you, by the way, is because he did a funny thing with his boomerang and then it popped it up. Good up smash, even though he got out. Like, nice, rushing him down and then just waiting. Good reaction.
I forgot. It works with some people.
Link, his down air is very big, so you can't really challenge him from below. You have to challenge him from the side. Or just avoid it and then hit him for it. Oh, that was close. Nice. But that was very close.
Huh.
Don't die. No, don't down be like that. Cool. Good shield. He's gonna uppy. Oh, he didn't uppy. He's gonna throw it up. Beautiful air dodge. Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
These.
What would you use?
You did a forward smash to the left when he was on your right. Yeah, nice punish, nice punish.
Tried to run away. Looking out.
Close.
I tried to run away.
Good thought, though, because you're not that used to, like, being aware of a move coming in at you and then reacting to avoiding it. That's a more unique move that you can see it coming and then be like, oh, can't do anything about that except for move. So,
I did. I went, look.
yeah. It was close. So the fact that you really did it was very good. And also, it's a transferable skill where you can see someone coming down at you and be like, I think they're going to hit me. And then you just run away and then run back in.
Well, I want to keep playing. I'm having fun. What are you doing to me?
I want to explain that something you're doing a lot is matching people's landings. Do you get what I'm saying with that?
You mean, like, I just, when they're coming down, I try to hit them?
What you do is when they, like, you're kind of, like, not there when they land, but you're kind of close. Sometimes you're not that close. Either way, you're, like, close enough when they land that the instant they land, you intercept their landing with an attack.
Dash attack. That seems
Yeah.
to work really well when they land.
Yeah, because you're fast. The dash attack's fast, and the dash attack's long, and also it sends them back upwards and out. So that's a great angle. So like maybe control landing again. But the fact that you're doing that is A, good because it's just in your like in your strategy, like in your mind to like do that, and it's like part of what you can do, and you're doing it very effectively. So that's something that is not done very well, like at lower level, at your level, is like continuing an advantage state. Like someone hits someone else, and then at high level, they're able to like pressure them, make it really dangerous for them to like land back on stage or like come back from the ledge or just make it a dangerous situation for them. At low level, you get a hit, and then the other person like kind of is able to avoid it or maybe hit you back again because you're not holding advantage or whatever. And it's kind of a little more scrappy. But what catching landings does, is you're kind of out here and safe when they land, so they can't really hit you. But when they land, it's in an awkward position for them, so it's way more likely that you can just hit them again, and so you're continuing your advantage state. So you're getting more off your hits than like the average other person is, which is why I'm saying like I think this is what would turn around your losing streak. This your ability to do this thing is like a leg up you have on other people
In my bracket.
in your skill level, and also just the leg up that you have now that you didn't have before. Like I think it's
Maybe I just got lucky.
a significant skill.
Do you think I'm just getting lucky? Okay.
I'm looking at it, and what you're doing is like before you would like they would land, and then you dash attack, or like they'd be landing, and then you just kind of stand there or like wait for them. But now what you're doing is you're intercepting them right as they land. You're catching them. You're catching their landing.
Mhm.
And one time you actually like did a jump neutral air before they even got close enough to the ground to for a dash attack to work. You jumped and intercepted them before they got close to landing, which is also catching landing, and that's also good. And a neutral air is also kind of better if they're in the air because like if they've jumped already because it's at a lower angle, so it's harder to come back to stage. But it's also good because like uh, some people might choose to like do something right before hitting the ground, and that kind of just like stops them in their tracks. So the fact that you can catch landings like that is really good, and it's really impressive. But it's a concept that I haven't taught you about. It's something you figured out just from playing. You learned it. It's a habit you gained, and
It's a good habit again.
and I don't know if it's like explicit because it worked or just because like you've been doing it and you keep doing it. It would probably also be because it's been working, so you've built it as a habit. But it's a habit that you've gained. It's like a good strategy,
Mm.
like a fundamental strategy.
Do you think now that you've said it, it's jinxed it, I won't be able to do
No.
it anymore? I feel like I have always kind of done it. Okay. Okay.
Even if you aren't noticing it, it's something that you're doing, and those are hard for you to not do. Especially as a new player, it's hard for you to like think about your things and then try and explicitly not do certain options, right? Because like, how many times did I yell at you to stop get up attacking until you stop get up attacking? And that's me yelling in your ear to stop get up attacking the entire time.
I did do it.
And that's also a very simple strategy. That's a very simple thing where you're at ledge, so don't press A.
Yeah. So I feel like this last couple of games I'm getting a little bit like it's awkward for me to neutral dodge. I haven't been tapping either, but at least I've been neutral dodging.
Yeah, the more important part is definitely being able to time it, because whether you're holding the button or just tapping the button, if you get hit, if you do it too late, it doesn't matter, and if you do it too early, it doesn't matter. And like if you're holding the button, it can make it harder when you land, but also if you're just holding the button and you're like right before landing, you might shield. But the point was, I was commending you for being able to catch landings like that because it's like a great habit to have, and you figured it out with your own gameplay.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Keep it up. So do you want me to fight? I thought you were
keep
gonna
playing.
fight. Oh, I thought you were gonna fight me this way.
You're not gonna catch my landings. I the way people land right now is way more telegraphed, and which is why you need to play these people. Because if you're playing me, like you're gonna get experience against a better player, which is good to have. Everyone like always says it's good to have experience against a better player, but you can't learn the things that make you good against people if like they're mixing up every part of what you can do against them, and you have like no concrete ability to do anything. But against these people, they're generally landing the same way every time. So it's backwards. It's like kind of a clearer situation.
Oh my gosh, how do I?
That's only items. That doesn't happen in regular matches. But what was I saying? Oh yeah,
Should I leave and come again or no?
if you want. Well, like that's why it's good to get to play against players at your level because it gets you to understand the simpler like strategies that you can build off of. Whereas if you can't really build that on me when like the first 3 times you go for what you've been doing right now, which is catching someone landing, I would air dodge right before hitting the ground, or jump right before hitting the ground, or like jump a little higher and then weave around in the air to make it really awkward. And you can't even like get the first step of thinking about catching someone's landing. But here, because you've been playing against these people, you've been like catching more obvious landings, like right there. Right, he landed and then you grabbed him. So it's like since it's more one-dimensional, it's like clearer to get those strategies that you can then build off of.
Okay, let's see how I go.
So I think that's just really cool. Hey,
What? Okay.
you have those. You can say those. I like how much you're using neutral air, because you should be using it a lot. That was a good up air. Yeah, that was good up air. I was thinking it was kind of out of the way, but like the intention was literally that. That's a great up air. Using up air more, which is good. Not only are you using up air more. Previously, you've been using up air in a way that like kind of doesn't hit them, but now you're like placing the up air in the proper spot. Close. That was good. Nice. Oh, if he did a neutral air dodge, he wouldn't have gotten hit there, but he did a directional air dodge and he got hit there. Little tidbit. If you neutral air dodge like I've been telling you to do, if he was listening to the stream, he should be listening to the stream. He'd be getting a lot of good tips. If you did a dash attack, that would have worked, by the way. Instead of an up smash, because the up smash has less range. So you kind of like ran into him. Oh. He didn't realize he didn't have a jump, I think. Oh, no, he went past the ledge and didn't think he would. Nice. You just caught his landing 3 times in a row.
Oops, I meant to...
Remember when you said, I just hit him 4 times in a row? You just caught his landing 3 times in a row.
Oh.
I'm calling it out because you're like, what if now you've jinxed it? Now I can't do it. Like, no, it's just a thing you're doing now. I can't stop you from doing that. Is what's happening. You can't stop yourself from doing it. It's just how it is. It's how do.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh. I tried to grab him.
You might have done it a little early, and then it like didn't get the grab input out, but that was a good. I was thinking it was a good grab, and then you just didn't do it. Z-axis. Ooh, good air, good aim. Why are you running all the way away?
I like to get a good run.
Remember
but
what I
you're
told you?
right.
Standing right under there. Because if you just stood there and did a neutral air, he would have jumped into you, and then you did a neutral air, and then he'd be off stage without a jump, and then it would be a bad situation for him. Oh, that was funky. That was close. If you hit him, he would be off stage without a jump, as mentioned. Nah, I got you. Nice, good shields, just for safety.
Can I? Sorry.
No.
His back was towards me.
The answer's always no. If their back is towards you, it's even more likely. Well, not these guys, but against like a competent opponent, if their back is towards you, it's even more likely they're thinking about all your ledge options because they really, really want to back air you jumping. Because they're putting their back there just to be in the perfect position. And back airs are usually stronger, faster, better at killing in some way. Mario's included. Nice. You caught his landing. He jumped over you, and you saw that, and you caught his landing. Like, look at this. He just keeps getting launched in the air. There's nothing you can do about it.
Except for that, maybe.
You thought he was going to do something else, and you went through the thing that hit above you.
That was supposed to be a dash attack.
Ah. Remember, you want to do a dash attack, you have to hold the left stick the entire time.
I know, I do. Okay. I do them a lot.
I know. So. I'm just making sure, like, you're aware of why that failed, so that, like, if it fails next time. Oh, that was close. That was his up B, by the way, in case you didn't notice. Close. I would recommend trying to fall past the ledge with those rather than landing on the stage. And then grabbing the ledge just to be completely safe. Nice aim.
Oh.
Yeah, you drifted back a little. Yeah. Oh, wow. Interesting. Oh, you lived. Oh my goodness, you're at 178. You lived to a Mario back air? Careful, careful. Don't land on stage with those.
I didn't mean to. I got like I don't know what to say.
You still have advantage though. You're still up in percent. Precisely 60. Now no longer precisely 60, but you know. He's trying to play Mario in Smash 4. He's super trying to play Mario in Smash 4. He's got, like, he's not buffering. He's not hold buffering.
I did the same thing, and then I got punished again.
Yeah, it's dangerous to land on stage with those. And you aren't, like, ready to let them go at a moment's notice. You're, like, kind of holding them, and then they kind of miss an attack, and then you watch them miss, and then you drop them.
That was an accident, but it worked out nicely.
You can get up attack from the ground, that's fine. Just don't get up attack from ledge. Were you tempted because I was saying it?
Yeah.
I,
I was tempted because he was sitting right there. And I'm like, he doesn't know how long my sword is.
Nice! Good up smash! Something else I was going to say also is, I think I've noticed a significant improvement this week from, I don't really know from last week. It kind of feels like last week, but definitely from like even 2 weeks ago. I feel like you're playing much better and you're much more aware.
Played for 3 days because I've been away.
Maybe
And
the
then
break
today,
helped.
and then yes, Brennan.
Maybe the break helped. And maybe the, like, I don't know, the vacation-esque thing helped. Or you weren't working for like 3 days.
Maybe you're just seeing me do good stuff this time.
No. I'm noticing it all. Well, maybe not all of it. You might have been catching landings before, but I do notice often when you like nearly catch a landing, but then you miss and then they shield it. I'm like, ah, close.
Ooh, Sephiroth.
Sephiroth, and it's gonna be on a weird stage. Oh, is it a weird stage?
It's 3 minutes though.
It's not a weird stage. It's a battlefield. Yeah, because it's 3 minutes, and I'm like, usually if it's 3 minutes, they're on a cringe. They're being cringe and on Sonic cringe stage. But no, they're on a. Is this bigger than Battlefield? Yeah, they're on a weird stage. They're on hazards off. Why are they on hazards off? Oh, nice. You got the nice air to death. They are on a weird stage, but with hazards off, it's almost exactly Battlefield. It's just slightly bigger. So. Nice. Also, this stage, I believe the only reason it's banned in tournaments is because... Oh yeah, be careful riding the edge of this stage because it's got a weird curve shape. That's it. I believe the reason this is banned in tournaments is because it can cause lag in-game.
Does he keep doing that? Is he new?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Like, keep landing above me as I up smash, please.
Oh, so you're noticing people doing that. That's interesting. That's nice. See, this is why I think you're getting better awareness. You're seeing that people are doing things, as opposed to before, where you weren't, like, catching on to things people were doing. Like, you're seeing, oh, people just keep landing on my up smash. That's weird of them.
I know I have bombs. There's nothing I can do about it except let them go. As far as I know.
You can shield them.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody told me that.
Well,
he is bad at this game.
Yeah. Maybe it's the other person they're practicing. Person's mom and they're practicing. Anyways,
so because then I'll beat them.
The bombs you shoot, they go off after a set amount of time. I don't even remember. I don't have like the amount of time either. But like after like I don't know, like 3 seconds. Then
shield. I didn't know I could shield.
Yeah, you can shield them. Or you
can were by me and they'd be in my shield.
Or you can down B shield them. But that's a little more dangerous because it's like it's a little less dangerous and a little more dangerous. It's a little less dangerous in the fact that if you shield them, it does like a quarter of your shield damage or like a third of your shield and shield's health. If you shield them, it does a significant amount of shield damage. But if you sorry, I want to leave real quick.
Do you want me to leave?
Yeah. Just so I can say that to grab items in game, you can just press A to grab them. And you only need to press grab to throw them if it's an item that you can't just press A to throw.
Gotcha.
And none of the items in competitive that like characters can actually use, you need to press grab to throw. So you can just press A to throw them. But if you're playing someone who has items on, or you're just in the training room and you're holding like a bat or a sword that you can't press A to throw because you'll swing it, then you press grab.
Gotcha.
So you can't grab items. You have to press A to grab items.
Gotcha.
Anyways,
is it okay that I'm playing again?
Yeah. I just wanted to get that out of the way, which is why I asked you to leave just in case. But what I was saying was, if you shield it, then it does shield damage, which is dangerous, but you can drop shield quickly. But if you Guardian Orbitars it, if you like down B shield it, you don't take shield damage, but it takes longer to drop shield. But if you like get a hit, you can jump off and then down B shield, and then you're off stage, and they can't really punish you because you're like out of the way, and then you can just come back. That's what I do a lot of the time. I just like get myself out of there, and then down B shield, and then I'm fine. Shout out to Darwin, who likes the game that this stage is from. Dodge, air dodge. Get air dodge. Nice neutral air. Oh, close on the arrow. Oh wow. I probably would have gotten hit by. Well, I would be in a different position entirely. But if I was doing what you were doing, I would have gotten hit by that too. Good lane and catch. Whoa. Nice air dodge. Oh, I was close to riding the ledge. Well, that was dangerous, but it worked, so yeah. Ah, close. Remember, if you hit someone's shield with your neutral air, you can, like, start drifting away. Don't jump neutral air. Look what happened.
I was trying to hit him.
Well, you jump neutral air, then look what happened. If you want to try and hit him, and they're below you, don't jump, just neutral air. And you'll fall into them. And then it'll hit them. And then they'll get bounced off the stage and die, like you just did. Oh, close. I don't know about that neutral air. Or neutral air dodge. Nope. Landed on the other side. Oh.
You better get him now.
Ah, close. Should neutral air that? Or neutral air? I keep saying mixing them up. Oh,
I should have tried! I should have.
If you forward thrown,
I know.
If you forward through, he would have died. If you did a rapid jab, he would have died. Forward throw. Nice. Oh, you were if you were a little closer to the edge, that works too.
Yeah.
If you clutch up, you can win this. What's he doing?
Just dancing.
When they hang on the Halo platform like that, they have less invincibility time when they come back. So like that was just bad for him. Grab a good grab. Into up smash. Nice. Advantage state. You know what he's doing? He's not grabbing ledge at all. He's just jumping right past ledge to hit you. So he did neutral air. Feel like neutral airing him? Like when he comes back from ledge? It's great.
I keep trying to grab him. I tried to grab him 3 times. If you want me to do what now?
Nah, never mind. But just remember, when they grab ledge, stand in the right spot and just do neutral air. That covers like most of what they do. Nope. Remember, you can do neutral air out of shield as well.
That's what you told me to do, right?
Yeah, and if he's not aware, okay, he's alive. Close. If you did that option, but earlier, if you ran in and did a faster dash attack, it would work. Good throw, or good grab.
Should have nared.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Ah, that was a fail.
You did work it. DI makes so funny. Probably not on purpose. Have I been pinged on Discord? I think.
It's a pretty good game, despite the fact I messed up some.
Yeah. What do I have on the list here? Ah, I can add another thing here.
Tarwin's here within the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it's been half an hour. He's not bad.
Over half an hour.
So you can see why when I'm here I always do a side throw because I want to get that. And the other thing that I want to get good at, what I practice when I'm here is the grabbing. Like I try to
I also think
run and grab.
Here's what happened in that game. You grab someone, you grabbed them right here. And I was like, this would be a great place to back throw. Because now you're right here, and then you can do this. Right? And then keep looping this. Because this was actually very effective here. And if you did a down throw, like, you would get nothing off it. Okay, he would have jumped out. It would have been higher. It was higher percent, so you would have down through, and then he got back to center stage, and he kind of got nothing. So, I think it's context based.
A lot is.
Oh, we'll get back to you on that. I think, is it a this week thing? Okay, one more game, one more person, and then I'll pick this up here. Because I think you're like becoming familiar enough with all the assignments that I've given you from last week. I think you're like, and I think you're like way more aware of the game. So it's gonna give you something else to be aware of, and it's gonna ruin everything.
Right, I'm a little worried.
Don't worry, you'll get it.
We'll be another.
And then you'll fall back on your old habits, and currently your old habits include catching landings, which is really good. Nice. You can just grab that one when they do the slide. And they love doing the slide. this person does. They keep doing it. They just tried to do it again.
Oh,
They stalled it, but you almost got it properly. Shield. Nice. And the grab. Yeah. Oh, good air dodge. And then nice jump just to like confirm. Good shield as well. Oh, a little far. A little far. Bad idea, but you know what? You're lucky. Good up smash. They're gonna do it again. Did you dash out of the way on purpose? Nice. Good awareness. That was great awareness. Remember?
That time I did.
Do you see what I'm saying? You're getting more aware. You're understanding better.
I did it again.
Nice. That's her counter, by the way.
My timing was so slow that it didn't matter.
You were too far, so it didn't matter. But the strong. Oh my God, you're lucky. But you know what? It worked. So you could tell it was her counter because she did a back cartwheel, and she was flashing purple as well.
I saw the flash.
Okay, that's good. That's how you can tell counters that they like flash. Except Joker's, but Joker like has a blue V effects on him.
I'm sorry, it's just because she had just finished and I
know.
knew the timing would be fine.
It wasn't though, because you know what? She dodged it. She dodged it, and then you hit her with the follow-up after she dodged it.
I thought she was stalled more with the punch thing. That's why I ran into
That is her smash attack, so they're usually slower. And she faced the wrong way. Don't ride that. Nice. Good angle. Ooh, good shield. Ah, she keeps doing side B. Oh, you're lucky. Ah, nice. She's gonna do it. Oh, that's not what I thought she'd do.
What?
That's what her counter does. It slows you down, and then she can
do whatever though.
Yeah, it was worse than Smash 4 though. That's a combo. You both hit each other like the same direction, and then you hit her first before she could act. Nice. Oh, that was pretty good. A nair would have hit though, by the way. A neutral air would have hit instead of down smash because it hits both sides faster. By the way, that was definitely a misinput on her part. I know for certain.
I should have done.
You should have air dodged
a bunch of times there.
Yep. That's what Bayonetta does. They hit their combo starter and then they start air comboing you. You know what it worked?
Grab.
Yep. She's on the right side though. Nice. And then, yeah, combo. Ah, close. That's always you go. And she can't combo off it. Nice. Cool. Probably something you want to learn if you're using that move a lot. Oh, now she's trying to read your air dodges. That was not the right thing to... What's she doing? Oh, she just tried to counter, but it was slower. Ooh, that was a great up air. Even though it like kind of fell out, you wouldn't have gotten hit by her down air because your up air is a big sword and her down air is just her butt.
Just her butt?
So you would have hit her. You would just hit her because she doesn't have a big sword on her butt. Unlike Link. There's another hit. Oh, I thought there was another hit. Sometimes you can like witch time the second hit of your up smash and then just get hit by the third hit, and it's really funny. Just gonna side beat.
Oh, you called it.
Yeah. I could say that for 90% of the match and I'd be correct. Because she's going to side me. See, she did it. Yeah. She's going to side me. Yep.
I better start.
Just get on the ground and shield. Oh, that dash attack almost hit.
Whoa. See, I shielded and she grabbed me.
Finally.
I know.
Okay. That was it. It worked. Get out of there. Okay. That worked. Ah, close. Oh, she tried to witch time you, but it was too slow. Nice neutral air.
I was gonna do down smash, but then I thought of you.
Yeah, see? It's because she would have shielded the down smash, but she would have... If you just did it, if you just let it rip instead of dashing slightly... I mean, okay, hold in. You thought it would carry momentum, which I understand. Don't do it. Nice. He's gonna... Hold in. Nice.
Yay!
I mean, some of your other wins were more impressive, but...
I thought it was gonna...
It was close, but she's bad at killing.
118. It wasn't that bad.
She's bad at hitting, too.
Some people are like at 160. She took a lot of my percent with those side B things.
Yeah. And then she mixed in grabs, and suddenly it was hard for you. Normally it's, like, side B just dies to shield because you can just hit her every time, but then she starts grabbing and it gets weird. Both of those just lose if you jump, but you're not great at jumping and then landing with attacks yet.
Okay, you wanted to play me. Teach me something, because you didn't replay.
Oh yeah, thanks. Right.
Mr. Darwin has...
Right. Message on Discord.
Okay. 6 minutes.
It must be.
Playing again next Sunday,
His parents might
hopefully.
have told him to do the dishes or something.
What's next Sunday? What's the date next Sunday?
I don't know. Why am I going this way? You have smash stick. Forgot about that. Oh, your stick is ruinous. It's in ruin, I should say.
You knew that already.
I forgot about it.
All right. Well, next Sunday is June 1st. Very interesting. Because
Very interesting.
I want to move that.
Who's your least favorite character?
I want to move June 1st.
Who's your least favorite character?
To I don't know. I forget now. The big guy. I don't like him. Samus is hard. Well, they're all hard. Game & Watch is hard.
Game & Watch, that's a good one. Where's Mr. Game & Watch? Nah, I didn't say it as completely. He's like, Mr. Game & Watch! He says it harsher, not like more confidently. Alright, so, something you may have noticed is that, what am I doing? I'm doing this because I can't help myself. Alright, something you may have noticed is that this combo, right? It works.
Yeah.
Works all the time. Unless...
Well, it doesn't work all the time for me. I always try it.
Unless they're here. Where they can jump out.
Gotcha. Yeah, I understand.
Actually, like, right here would work. Unless they're...
I understand. They're too high and they jump up.
And then they're out. So what you can do is that.
Then there.
Or
there.
that.
Or the up windmill.
So one of these two. So it can be a true combo, all right? So it won't always be a true combo, but if you do it wrong, it won't be a true combo, but it's still pressure. Like, it's still dangerous.
Yeah.
You might catch their jump, or you might, like, catch them just trying to drift away, whereas this, like, won't catch them if they just held out.
Gotcha.
So what I want you to do is be aware of their percent.
Okay.
This is the thing that I think is like weird for you because you're not being as aware of your you're not that aware of their percent unless they're really high percent.
I glance sometimes, but not often.
Yeah. I don't really look at percent. I just kind of feel it out. Like I kind of have an understanding. Like, I don't know the opponent's percent 100% of the time, but like when it's orange, I'm like, they're mid percent. And when it's red, it's like, they're high percent. And I look close, they're like 150. I'm like, okay, I'd like anything I do will kill them. I'll keep that in mind. So at 60% on Game & Watch, or even 50% on Game & Watch, like at above 50%, Wolf Smash won't be a combo anymore.
Gotcha.
So what I want you to do is try to notice when they're like way too high percent. Like at 40%, it's kind of weird. So like at the middle percent, it's kind of awkward. But when they're higher percent, when they're noticeably higher percent, I want you to, instead of doing up smash, do a down throw, and then either jump neutral air. So you can't just do a jump neutral air because you're gonna neutral air too low. You have to jump first and then neutral air. Or you can do a jump up air.
Okay.
And then
I need to practice my jump up airs to get the middle platform.
Yeah. So
I don't always get them. I want them.
This is okay. I think this might be the right time. I think I have to eventually teach you about it, and I think I might as well teach you now.
Okay.
There's two types of jumps in this game. There's the one you usually do.
Yeah.
Full hop.
Yeah.
And then there's the annoying one. Short hop.
Yeah.
Do you know how to differentiate between them?
One of them goes higher.
Do you know how to do them different? No. Alright, so the full hop, you hold the jump button.
Yeah.
The short hop, you tap the jump button. But that's not all.
Okay.
Because ultimate's funny.
Okay.
If you hold the jump button, but press A at the same time, you'll do a short hop. Which is why I've been getting you to do... This is... The way you just told her now, SLT. You gotta see from my perspective. You can't physically do short hops, right? I believe I've told her before, trying to get her to do a short hop. No way she's doing short hops, right?
No?
Yeah.
So you're telling me now? He might have told me at the beginning.
I have told her, but it's not important, right?
I have a window of 3 frames to do a short.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Or 2.
You should... Oh, hi, Darwin. I'm teaching her about short hop and full hop. Okay. It's not important. What I need her to know is that to do a neutral air, she does this. And to do a running neutral air, she does this.
That's what I do. That's
and to jump, she does this.
That's what I do.
And that's all I've needed her to know.
But now...
Now, because, like, because usually when you do a neutral air, you're just doing this. full hop neutral air is more niche, and if you really need to be in the air, like, or you need, or like you
Like
need
now.
to,
Like now you want me to do a jump
or oh,
air.
I know, if you need to hit someone high up, she's just gonna jump anyways, and then she's gonna full hop jump, and then that'll just hit in the air anyways. So it wasn't important until right now because specifically this situation is when it's important to need it, but
Okay.
it's also good to know how to do it. So what I've been getting you to do before to do short hop neutral air or to do a running neutral air is to run forward, running. I did it wrong because I'm looking at you. Is to move forward, stop running, and then press both buttons at the same time
Yeah.
to carry your forward momentum. It's not how I do it. I do it by, I'll make it slow. I'm running forward, and then I press jump, and then I release forward, and then I slide from my finger from X to A so that I'm no longer holding jump and I'm pressing A. So I'm doing a short hop and then I'm pressing A. And then after I'm in the air for a bit, I then press forward again to keep the full momentum. You don't really need to do that. It's helpful. Like it moves slightly faster forward. I'm just telling you, this is how I short hop. I do like the proper short hop, whereas I've gotten you to do the macro because it really doesn't matter that much. But like there is a difference. Like that's how I do it versus how you do it. Actually, literally, this case is the exact same, but after running it, it's a little different.
Gotcha.
So that's the first one. So what you might do, the reason I'm saying all this is that what you might do if you try to move forward.
Why is that SLT says full hop and aerial are stronger?
Uh, salty. It's really not that relevant to her.
Right. So you're right.
Hear me out, SLT. She can't do tilts
Yet.
yet. If you use a smash stick, I kind of want her like to stop using smash stick, and I don't know what a great time is. Right now, I'm teaching her full hop and short hop first. So the reason I'm telling you this is I know we use tilt stick, but she couldn't use smash attacks before. I know tilt stick, but she couldn't perform smash attacks before. Okay, if I can learn have swap my shoot button and jump button in like a week, she can learn to change off smash stick. I'm sure of it. No need for smash attacks for sure. Lesbian hearts, that's so true, Darwin. Okay, and for this, you don't have time.
Darwin's saying he wants to play. Like,
I know.
okay.
I know. Okay,
All right.
I'm teaching you this, and Darwin took too long.
Okay.
So the reason I'm telling you this is that at high percent, if you try to do this, like if you try to do jump neutral air, that might happen, right? Because you're doing a short hop. Which is why maybe I think full hop would be easier, because it's hits higher, so it doesn't combo unless you or full hop, sorry. Which is why I think up air might be easier, because it hits higher. And while it doesn't true combo, if you just do a short hop up air, it's like a little more threatening.
Gotcha.
So what you need to do if you are to do this combo is to delay your A press. So you need to jump first and you can't time it. You need to jump first and then A press.
Okay, let me try.
So it's not. I don't think about jump first then A press. Well, unless right now you should. What you need to do is just have like a short delay. Don't just do it, or don't back up a second. I want you to have like a short delay instead of specifically trying to be like, okay, I'm going to jump first and then I'm going to neutral air. That's way too slow. You just need to jump. You just need to have a slight hiccup in between pressing A. So you down throw and then have a slight hiccup instead of just pressing them both at the same time.
You gonna let me...
Put the top of your thumb down and then the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
So you want me to down throw? Oh.
That was close, but you need to. Oh, can I do one more?
Did I do it?
Actually, that was a true combo. So you did it, like, second try. Because you already know how to dash out of down throw because it's the same timing as up smash, but instead of doing an up smash, you just do a neutral air. And honestly, full hop neutral air is a little easier than a short hop neutral air. Forward momentum full hop neutral air is a little easier than forward momentum short hop neutral air because you have to, with full momentum short hop, you have to let go and then press really quickly, but you can kind of keep holding forward when you jump and then let go and press A. So you have a little more leeway in the whole thing. You just have to time the jump and the A press a little separately. So restart the stage and do it again. Wrong shoulder buttons. There you go.
I didn't do it, did I?
Nope. No, you jumped a second time. Why'd you do that?
Because
That was
did
good.
it.
It wasn't a true combo, but it was close to a true combo, which is good. You should also. I also want you to try reset again. I also want you to try into up air, which same principle. You jump first and then press A, but this time you hold up instead of releasing. It's a little harder. Actually, just try it in place. Yeah, just try it in place. Why are you pressing shield? Do it a little faster. You're jumping first and then up air. Ooh, that was a little better. There you go. That one was perfect. Yeah, those are beautiful. Those are wonderful. Huh? Now you're thinking about upping.
No, it was a
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, you do need to be way more precise with up air, I think. Maybe up air actually up air's good for this percent. Oh, what?
Can I try to play Darwin now? And what we've missed it. We've missed
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Try up air now. Just do it right here, and then you'll play Darwin. No, I mean down throw up air on Game & Watch here. You need to dash first, remember. So it's a little more input intensive, right? You walked first, it was good because you did move forward. I want you to dash first, and then you can play Darwin. What? Do it again, make it work. There you go. Well, do it again. Restart training stage. Dash first.
Did, but I didn't hit it well.
Nope. You didn't dash, you just walked forward.
There.
You did a short hop instead of a full hop. Darwin, can you make the arena friends only as well while you're waiting? You didn't dash though. You didn't dash.
It's because I'm not fully out of it yet. I have to wait a second. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like I do. Like
You dashed too early.
Yes. I just noticed that I'm like I did it there, by the way.
Oh, you did?
I think so.
Yeah, I
Hey,
think it's something from the corner of my eye. Ignore SLT. Just approach. They're saying things that don't matter, okay? You just need the input down.
Gotcha.
You don't need to react to DI and SDI because it doesn't. You just need to be in position because you aren't going to hit this 100% of the time. But this is going to put you in a better position to hit them and be more threatening to hit them and hit more of their options than up smash will because up smash is just kind of down there. But with a full hop neutral air and a full hop up there, it hits like high. So if they jump, you could catch them, or if they air dodge, or if they drift out, you could catch them. Whereas up smash is just like way too low below them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't expect forward air could work too if you want.
It was not meant to do this.
That was that. That was good. That was perfect. So this isn't to work 100% of the time. This is to be more threatening than the up smash already is, and also is to teach you to be aware of percent when you grab them, so you know
that was the point of this conversation.
So you know what combo to go for. So you to start being aware of percent, so you understand the combos that you need to go for.
Oh. Anyway, so are we ready? Yes. So did you see me do it like 5 times in a row and then stop doing it?
I saw you do it a few times. I didn't see all of them. And then also be aware if they're at high percent and you're at the ledge and you've grabbed them,
throw sideways.
And you can do a forward throw.
Yes, I know that, but in the heat of the moment, I don't always do
I know. I'm just restating it.
Anyway, so see? I can do it now.
One of them was true, by the way. Oh, nice! So you did it perfectly one time. Oh, thanks, SLT. Thanks for catching it. No.
Time.
One of them was true, so they couldn't have escaped.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Unless they DI'd SLT. But yeah, they couldn't. Like one of them was tight enough that you hit them before they could choose an option. All right, now you can go fight them. Here, give me this.
Okay. Thanks for seeing that, SLT. I can see the last thing they said anyway.
I'm gonna scroll up in the chat.
Oh.
Give her high sense. She won't miss any smash attacks. She would.
He did turn my sensitivity up.
I did? You remember that?
Yeah, didn't you? It's still up, isn't it?
I probably did. It's probably down now because you have smash stick. All right. Is the SLT is the 9001 in your name from the year you were born? Did you know?
I thought it was an ISL rating.
Oh, lucky yes. It's easier to do with smash stick in the air. It's.
What's this?
It
is.
It is easier. You need to start. I'll write that down. To use aerials with the stick when you're landing, because that's an easier time to do them. Because that's an easier time to think about them.
Okay.
Because you. All right. Join arena. Friends arenas. Nice.
Well, you gotta.
Did you try to touch screen my old ass monitor?
Drag down nair, D tilt nair.
Not true combo.
Best combo with Pit is D tilt nair.
No.
Well, you could say I disagree.
Darwin, what's the 6842? Why is it 6842? Thing I would never guess. Oh, you should have made it the code, the puzzle that you figured out. It's not 6842.
It should have been 9001. We were just talking about that.
Did I
It's the
input it wrong? Am I foolish? It's incorrect, Darwin. Wrong one.
6824. What are you putting in?
It's 6824?
Yeah, what
Why didn't you make it the password on the code of the door?
You just wrote it down again. 6824. You said it
I'm
again.
foolish. I am foolish. I asked if I was foolish, and you didn't tell me. You just wrote it down again. Jeez, no, I'm joking. Wait. Wait for what? Step into the ring.
So what's the combo that SL2 is talking about?
Now tell her DI and how it changes her combo routes. I'm gonna go with maybe later. I've gotten her to start holding in when she's launched far away. There's that. There's that.
I do that.
She does that.
I do that all the time.
Why? So I'm trouble holding out for combo DI because I'm foolish. But you know what? We're all learning here.
You gotta scroll down so we can see.
Yeah. Best
I'll
combo with.
spectate.
Why are you spectating? Oh, you're just saying. He's just saying words. Gotcha.
So now what do?
Why are you playing Hero? You were wrong. You were wrong. He's not playing Pithra.
I thought you were gonna play Pithra.
I got her to say Pithra, Darwin.
What? I just
No, I'm joking.
copying what you said.
I
don't
know.
know what their name is. Alright.
One time, Darwin called them Pithra, and he got so annoyed at himself. Actually, he got annoyed at himself because he was like, "Oh, I forget their name," and I told him their name when it's his second favorite game that they're from. They're the Aegis. I'm gonna read the chat real quick. Drag down Nair is so sad because like it doesn't work somehow. Pithra is the only way to say their name. Smash player moment. Darwin, I have a question for you after this game. I believe it's the case that you're not on English, correct? I think SLT. I think he's playing not on English because he hates playing on English and he decided to choose Hero.
Oh, I just rolled right to him. Was that nice of me?
Yeah. This is up B, by the way. Nice catch. You weren't aware it was an up B, but you were in the right position. Nice catch. She needs to stop dash attacking? Actually, no, she's doing great dash attacking. Oh my gosh.
That hit me.
Because SLT, you know what she's doing? She learned by herself, without me explaining the concept to her, against players who are landing, obviously, but who are landing, and she's catching them consistently. She learned to catch landings by herself, and she's doing it consistently, and it's just part of her, like, you could have forward thrown. It's just part of her, like...
Should have. That's the whole...
It's just part of her habits now. She can just catch landings now, and it was very impressive. I was popping off that she was just catching landings. You are dash attacking a lot right now, though. What she uses dash attack for as well is just, like, a quick option.
One I had to.
I know, but, like, come on.
That one I had to.
You played this game enough to stop doing it. I think you have...
I mean, I shouldn't be excited.
Haha, Darwin, you suck.
Oh, he was at 174 anyway. If you're gonna SD, do it when you're
SLT? That's a great point. You should do neutral air more often, just 100% of the time. See? It worked. Dash attack would have worked too, but, you know. Farah is definitely awkward for her to do, because she doesn't have the particular ability, like the ability to be particular enough to do a landing fair timing.
I didn't time that right.
But SLT, I think you're overestimating her abilities as, like, to control the game. Because, like, Smash is not an easy game for a new player to learn.
I'm not new anymore. Like, I can't say that, can I?
You're newer than most.
Ah.
Like, Smash is not... Fighting games are easy to, like, just pick up and play. Because you walk forward, up is jump, back is block, and then these are your hit buttons. Crazy. In this game, like, there's a lot more context to be aware of that is, like, actually important, like, at a low level. Like, in Street Fighter, spacing, like, not too important. You just kind of walk forward and hit them, and you might get hit too, and then, like, one of your health bars goes down, and, like, if someone jumps, they might jump over your stuff. It's way more simplistic. I'm not saying it's got less depth. I'm saying, like, at a base level, to fight people properly, or not even properly, to fight people, it's easier. Whereas in Smash, like the control of your characters is a lot more particular. It's a lot faster. You've got a lot of different things to do, and like there are games like that. Like DBFZ has that. Like their super jumps, they can drift. They have short hops. They've got stuff like that. Like you also have a freaking just a move that puts you on your opponent now. What's it called? It's like a Dragon Dash or something. I forget.
Oh,
You got crit.
stock and a half.
If you dash attacks a lot, teach her to grab shields. She is grabbing less. That's fair.
Yeah, I was grabbing more before.
She used to grab more.
I used to grab more earlier in the
Darwin, what language is it?
What do you mean, what language? I don't understand what you're saying about language.
You grabbed more like earlier? What do you say?
I feel like I grabbed more earlier in tonight's session.
Oh yeah, you started dash attacking a lot more. I will admit you were grabbing. Actually, yeah, you grabbed like twice in this game.
How do
you did grab a few times.
How do I
press plus?
Plus.
Probably Italian. Yeah. So
I don't understand.
So Darwin's game, he put it in a different language because, as he asked, why would he ever play on English?
So you'll notice if he played on in a different language, he would learn a different language.
So you'll notice that hero, when he uses his down B, he has a menu that pulls up. He can't read that menu.
So he's playing at a handicap just for me.
No, he's playing at a handicap for fun. He just does it like this because it's funny. Like, see that dash attack? It was a good punish. That was a little far. She did a dash attack there, which was fine because it was a fast option, long-reaching option, and down tilt would have technically probably been better, but like that's not tilt. And jab was too far away, and dash attack hits like an entire range. Good neutral air. Just got yourself out of the way.
Oh, I was a little too close.
Yep. Good. Nice, just getting out of there. So he just killed himself.
And me.
And you, but he didn't mean to. Yeah, Smash to like control yourself at a baseline and while improving like at a low level, it's a lot harder to get control of yourself and to do things and be aware of your options as opposed to Street Fighter or like many other fighting games where where there's just like
nice
hi Darwin where there's just like dedicated buttons for stuff. And you can just kind of like do stuff. Especially with modern controls of Street Fighter. One problem with how your mom plays is that she will win against someone who tries some things and is new to the game as well, but she will lose to Cloud sitting in shield and up smashing out of shield. Well, that's kind of how it is. Because like that's like the entire paradox of not even paradox. It's the entire bit of low level where the simple strategies that work. Nice. You almost just super died. The simple strategies that work for a reason, and it's hard to like beat them for a newer player. Like the Legend of PK Fire in Smash 4. Like I haven't seen it that much in this game anymore, probably because it's like less populated. But like it was happening a lot early in Ultimate, and it's hard for a new player to beat. But at a certain point, those people they don't. That was
close.
Those people, they'll run into a point where people learn to jump the PK Fire and jump their grab and it's all there. Nice.
Maybe you should start playing in English now.
GG, someone said.
GG, good game.
I was actually
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Since we're nearing 8, you guys should do a best 2 out of 3.
Yes, please. I was hoping for that.
Anyways, SLT. Like that's the bit. Simple hype hours here. Just realize the name of the arena is hype hours here. Darwin, do you want to switch off your character? Nope. You're doing a best of 3 right here, right now. This is the first game of the best of 3 against Darwin's hero.
He just said nah.
No? What?
That's not nah, that's nah.
No. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so like simple strategies are hard to beat for new players.
What does OS mean?
Out of shield.
Oh.
Simple strategies are hard to beat for new players, and it takes like building of No, I think it's nah, to be frank. You know what? You might be right. Best of 3 is hype. Okay, this is the first game of best of 3. I can't get what I'm saying out because I keep getting interrupted by us talking, but Brian F. honestly has a wonderful video. It was called, like, why you can't beat bad players or something. because someone learning to play like neutral and proper game play, they need to think way harder to play the video game than someone literally just doing like the simple options like Blanca this ball or Honda headbutt. Honda's just terribly designed in Street Fighter 6. He's a Street Fighter player, so that's where his perspective comes from. But it's like the spamming, cloud spamming, up air out of shield, and stuff like that. And like simple strategies are way harder to beat when you aren't familiar with the game and you're trying to learn like properly, like I'm trying to get her to learn properly, than just using simple strategies. But at a certain point, those simple strategies fall off when people know how to play the game,
Right.
and then those people who are using
My
why,
dash was too short.
but the what's the word? The simple strategies, like people using them, won't have the ability to like adapt as well as someone learning to play neutral. And my point here is that like to teach her how to beat those simple strategies takes a lot of time and effort. It's like hard to do. Yeah, it is hard to do. It's complicated.
Oh,
That
oh no.
oh he's dead. Nice. It's complicated
How did that happen?
to beat. Oh, he used kamikaze because he can't read the game.
Well, he just kicked my arse.
Yeah. 1-0.
I feel like the second game was a gimme. Was the second game a gimme?
No, he's just bad.
Just kicked my ass.
Yeah, he was better than you in that game, but he was bad in the second game.
Well, as long as you don't give me a gimme.
Yeah, he wouldn't give you a gimme though.
Good, good.
He would be a bad competitor if he would.
So what time is it? It's 8:01. I got time
Yeah.
for what? Can I have one more game?
2 more games because it's best of 3.
What do you mean? Oh, starting now? I
Yeah.
thought that was the third game.
No, I said it a few times.
I thought. I thought
That's why
that
he was.
this
That's
the
why
first
he
one,
was
that's the
trying
third.
harder. Our simple is definitely different than her simple because next line is hype games. I love doing that SLT. Try to guess what people are saying before they say them. It never works for me either. Yeah, our simple is way different than her simple because first, like, she is doing the simple stuff. I guess, like, she can't do the things that are simple for us. She doesn't have the game ability to do the same things.
Oh wow, that didn't work.
Yeah, he's kind of matchup checking you. He also doesn't realize that there's invincibility when coming off the hill or platform. He's catching up landing. No, he doesn't.
What do you mean he doesn't?
Oh, close. Good grab at his shield. Yeah, so it's nice. So it's hard. It's hard for a newer player to beat the simple strategies, which is what I'm trying to say is that it's complicated to teach her how to beat the simple strategies. And the way I'm going at it is getting her to be good at the game, be aware of the game, teaching her things to increase her game awareness and increase her understanding of the concepts of the game. And then over time, she will solidify her fundamentals to the point where she can then understand and beat those simple strategies. Like, she doesn't recognize when up Bs happen. Like, she just doesn't. She can't.
Sometimes. All the time, I think, is what we could say.
Yeah, she can't beat Cloud up B out of shield because she doesn't recognize just what general up Bs look like, which is like a concept that I need to explain to her at some point. But she's working on other things right now, so I can't explain everything to her that is simple because there's a lot of simple things that take her a few days to learn and to like solidify, especially things like random up Bs in neutral that you can punish that are like different for every character and won't happen in every game. Like things like that are harder to notice and harder to teach and won't be like put into her brain enough. And that's just regular up Bs that go up and then fall down in free fall. Clouds is funny. You have to like be out of there, you have to have good spacing, you have to like maybe bait them on shield, like all that. Even Wrath does simple strats? Yeah, that's Sonic. Sonic's entire gameplay is simple. Don't do anything!
Count.
Some good games. Say good games.
Good game. Yeah. Why is that?
Because you play good games. Don't say that one doesn't count.
That one counts. Good game.
That's why I was forceful in saying good games, because you can't say that one doesn't
Hype
count.
games. Hype games? Can I say hype games
You
instead
can
of good?
you can say hype games, but good games is more the like just the thing you do completely.
So do we play a third round just for funsies?
No, that's Strive, and Strive is weird. So that's actually the end of the stream.
Yes. Darwin, thank you for playing me. SLT too, thanks for being here.
Also, I will say she is dash attacking a lot when in positions where I think where nair or grab would be better. Will say that a lot of her dash attacks, I don't want her to stop dash attacking the way she is because a lot of her dash attacks are very intelligent. Well, not very intelligent, obviously, but like are quite intelligent for her level of play and are very successful and are the way she's doing them is intelligent and she has the reason she's doing them is smart. So I don't want her to just stop doing dash attacks
But
in a lot of the situations, but in a lot of other situations, if
Can
she's
I-
able to like understand the situations better, it would be better to be doing grabs or dash attacks or grabs
grabs.
or dash neutral airs on offense rather than punish scenarios or catching landing scenarios.
A couple of things. First of all, SLT says she needs to know that if someone shields it, she will get punished. Confirmed. Confirmed. When I dash attack, half the time they shield, and then I'm in the middle of it, and then I can't shield quick enough before they grab me or hit me back. So I get punished like 50% of the time.
Yeah, but
I know it, but I still do it anyway. And then Frosty says, "Thanks for playing my game." Why does he say my game?
I don't know. You'll have to ask him some other day. But I will say SLT that I'd call it out sometimes, and sometimes she does notice that they keep shielding, and if they keep shielding her stuff, she's gonna start grabbing.
They shield like 4 times, and I'm like, "Grab, Naomi, grab!" But it's instinctive to dash
Yeah,
attack.
it feels
Like,
obvious.
to grab.
It feels obvious. Like, oh my gosh, they've shielded 4 things I need to grab. You can also think of it like, oh, they shielded 4 things. That's my cue to grab. And I think that you understanding cues to grab or these cues in game is good that you're learning.
Okay.
Only 50% of the time against bad players. It will be 90% of the time against decent players.
Good point. Good point.
Exactly, which is a lot of the things I'm teaching her. I'm saying this is like a bad option like 90% of the time, and you should
Okay.
stop doing it 100% of the
I
time.
did learn something from SLT tonight.
What?
The dash attack works well for catching a landing, not if they've already landed. Running in and grabbing or
Yeah.
doing a nair is better if they've already landed.
And you can also catch landings with grab and neutral air, but dash attack is like the fastest.
That's where I get my reward from my dopamine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that like dash attacking like you are, I don't think it's so important for you to stop doing it because it doesn't work on decent players because of the reasons you're doing it. But I do agree to SLT's point that it would be better to do other options. But I do think that like I was teaching you a lot already, so I didn't want to like yell at you to keep naring. What I'll write down as a thing to do is to keep naring more because I do now that SLT has mentioned it, you have stopped doing nair as much, and I've become like complacent in telling you to nair as much because like a few weeks ago you were nairing a lot. I was like, oh, this is perfect. You're nairing like you could be nairing more, but you could always be nairing more.
Gotcha. When someone shields to bait a grab,
And then jumps. That is a bit over a level. Like this is what I was saying earlier.
you gotta
to
remind
her.
me again in 2 years when I'm playing higher level. Then
I don't know, in like 3 months maybe even.
really, if we keep doing this,
Shield and beta grab and then jump. Okay, maybe longer than 3 months. Maybe 3 months. 3 months is on the shorter end, but you could maybe.
so he needs to write that down in his listing then.
I'll write it down when I need to. It is quite a while. It is. It will take her even a week, depends on how much she plays.
I
Not to
play
that point.
15 minutes a day.
Yeah, she won't get to that point that quickly. But what I was saying earlier was that the way she's catching landings that are obvious. She's catching only obvious landings against people, and she's only facing people who are doing obvious landings for her to catch. 15 minutes. It's enough. I think it's enough, especially because she works.
No. 15 minutes is better than nothing. And now I'm doing 2 hours every Sunday. And honestly, 15 minutes is the minimum. Because if I'm playing someone and they keep replaying me, I don't stop.
Mhm.
Then I like to end with to get CPU 9 at the end. So
So
it's usually more than 15 minutes. That's the minimum. I can't stop before 15 minutes.
the concept I was saying about her catching landings is that she's catching landings only of bad players, but she's only playing bad players. And catching landings as a concept is a thing that's going to continue happening as she goes forward. So the fact that she's catching landings of bad players is a building block that will like add to the mix-up or be part of her like advantage state as she keeps going. So if she was just playing against me and doing and not doing any options that don't work on decent players, she's not going to be learning any options, right?
15 minutes is something. Thank you. It's not nothing.
She will say 40 minutes should be good, but she could get burned out. which is also an important thing to mention, which is
Aim for 30, but unless
I
it's
think
gonna start paying me money, I
yeah,
should probably also
no,
work.
yeah. I think the amount of time you're doing is fine, especially because you're doing it more often.
I do round up over 50.
Like an hour a day is like easily can be something that could feel like a chore and get you burned out. Like these coaching sessions, they don't feel like 2 hours
They don't. They go pretty quickly. Yeah.
because they're fun and you're having fun with me.
Yeah, we saw the could. Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
Thank you, Ada. I think I beat some people today, and you
yeah.
gave me some good kudos.
You were doing like I feel like your awareness is improving a lot. Like I notice an awareness improvement compared to last time. Like 2 weeks ago to 4 weeks ago, I didn't notice a significant awareness improvement, but like this week I felt an awareness improvement, which I would like to tell SLT I'm noticing an awareness improvement, which is the most important thing that she needs that for her is to like get better at
Yeah.
understanding the game.
Yeah. You know what? No wonder SLT's doing those tournaments. Look at that.
4 hours a day, yeah, exactly. They're good at the game. They're better at the game than I am. But also, thank you SLT for coming, but also for mentioning the things they're mentioning. Even though a lot of the things I feel like I feel like I'm shooting it down a lot of your ideas, but a lot of your things I appreciate, and you are mentioning some things that are important
Yeah.
that are good to mention, like the fact that she's dash attacking a bunch. Like that one definitely. Like next time, I'll probably need to focus on that more.
Prioritize it more. Yeah.
But also, thanks for coming. Thanks, Dawn, for moderating in case any bots came and advertised streams. And every Sunday at 6
Yeah. See you guys.
EST.